Hey everyone, I'm Robert with Sherburn Outdoors, and today we are talking portable fridges, specifically the SetPower DT45 48 quart fridge. Now, quick disclaimer, SetPower did send this to me, but if you've been following my channel for years, I have been using SetPower products since I ever started overlanding. I bought my first one, which was a 25 quart, and it was too small for what I was wanting to do on multi-day trips, but it was a great starter 12-volt fridge. And then SetPower sent me the PT45 that I've been using for the last 3 years, and I have beaten that thing into oblivion, and it has never missed a beat. We got over 150 days on the East Coast and Moab and the Ozarks and Texas, so we have been everywhere with that thing, and it just kept going. If you are looking for a fridge, whether you want to go to the beach or you want to go outside or you want to go camping or overlanding, and you're looking for that 12-volt DC fridge, and the reason we go with 12-volt DC fridge is we don't have to deal with ice. We don't have to deal with any of that stuff. We don't have to deal with going and getting rid of it after it melts. Just a nice way of doing this. With that said, you are going to need some kind of power function. Whether I've got a small, actually SetPower 216 watt-hour portable charger on the side, or you can have a bigger power bank like I use with the Blue Eddies, where I carry around 5,000 watt-hours of power with me in the Jeep Gladiator, or you can actually plug it into your car. It does have power protection built in, so it's got high, medium, and low depending on how you want to handle the protection to your battery. Obviously, if you've got it hooked to your car battery, maybe you want it on high. So make sure it's there for the starter battery. I have it hooked to power stations, so I just have it on low. I really don't care for the most part. If we look around at all the specs that come along with this, it is a 48 quart capacity unit. It is 15 minutes to 32 degrees, as they say on their website. I'll be honest, I tested this out. It was 22 minutes for me to get it to 32 degrees from it being 92 degrees outside. So maybe that has something to do with the heat that I was using, but that's what I used. They've got a self-developed compressor in here. So a lot of brands out there, a lot of them use cheap Chinese components. I mean, it's a global economy we're in, but in this particular case, they've developed their own compressor. It has a 3-year warranty, and they'll do a 40% anti-tilt. So it's really designed for overlanding as well. It is 35.3 pounds, so it's lightweight. It's made of plastic. It is very, very structurally sound. We'll do a walk around here in a minute, go through everything. It's got 57 millimeters of insulation around, a lot thicker than everyone else's. I will say I've had this thing out everywhere. It does have an insulated cover. We'll look at that stuff in a bit. But for the insulation wise, it will keep whatever you got in here cool, whether it's in a freezer side or a fridge side or any combination of all that stuff. Again, it's got the self-developed compressor they have does have an Eco and a Max. If we're looking at the Eco side of this, it is 38 watts. If we're looking at the Max sides, it's 50 watts. If you're not concerned about battery, which I never am, I just leave it on the max so that I'm just macking it out all the time on what it'll do. And it's quiet. This sits inside of my Gladiator, so it's not really out at the campsite with me. But depending on what you're doing with this, it is less than 35 decibels. So pretty sweet as far as that goes. Why don't we just look around and take a quick peek at what some of the features are, and we'll look at the app as well. So when you first look at this, let's just look around. It's obviously SetPower. We got 2 doors at the top. We got our compressor. We got our display right here. I will tell you, what you can play with this is pretty good. I don't know if you can see it as well in the sun, but you got your battery settings here, your min-max, you got a power, and then you can set each side of the cooling as well. Over here to the side, we got great ventilation. We've got our power here, whether we're using 12 volts or we're hooking the 120 adapter to it. I am hooking in a SetPower right now, and it does have a magnetic plate you can put on the side, as well as the tie-down strips we'll get to. I'll talk about that when we get on the other side here. More ventilation around the back. Out of the box, it comes with a 120, a manual, a 12-volt cigarette adapter, which is what I was using on the other side, and then it also comes with these tie-down tabs. So in an overlanding model, which is what I use, I will use tie-down straps in the Jeep Gladiator here. And the other thing that it doesn't have is it doesn't have the lift-up handles. It has these. So I like that personally for the sleek design. So at the top, we've got our 2 sides. Pretty simple. It's got gaskets up here. It's got good latches. When you open it up, it automatically turns on the lighting inside. So this is the left-hand side. It's a little bit smaller. and this is the right-hand side. Now, they do have wire baskets in it. Now, I really like this. So they've got a small one that sits at the top that you can pull out if you got light things. If you don't have two baskets, everything's kind of moving around. You got to pull things out. But in this case, like, you know, if you got dressings or energy bars or whatever you want to have in the top right here, you can. And then it's got a basket inside as well. You don't have to have these in here, but you can. So I like the inside of this. I like this sitting here. I think it's well organized. And when you're done, you just pop it down. They got good latches. Now, they don't have some of the features of your ice codes and your other ones where you can have reversible ones, but I'll be honest, I don't really care. This does what it does, and it does it extremely well. So this is the top. Again, we could adjust the temperatures down below, but we are going to use the mobile app. So this is pretty simple on the mobile app. It doesn't do a lot. It's a refrigerator. But I have the 25 quart, but actually this is the DT45. It's going to connect right up. It's going to tell us where we are on our zones. We're at 32 degrees on the left-hand side, which is the little one. And we could adjust things here. We could make it a little bit higher if we want to. And our set points have changed. And it will start, you know, the compressor will go off. Same thing with the right side. You just control them like that. So you don't have to be down there. You can be where you want to be. If you want to change it to max mode on our Eco, we can. It's as simple as that. We want to turn it off. We got more settings we want to do, going from, you know, Fahrenheit to Celsius. So, you know, we can change our battery protection here. We can change our name if we want to. Doesn't do a lot, but it's not really meant to do a lot. You really, once this gets going, you really can turn it off and on, and change the settings for the temperature set points. And I mean, you can go into freezer mode with this. And again, this is a dual zone, so the left-hand side could be freezer and the right-hand side could be refrigerator, or any combinations of all of that stuff. Probably the other thing that, you know, the app, which has kind of an advanced function that comes along with this does come with some, I don't say it comes with some options, it has options available. So you can buy a battery pack for the side. Why would you buy a battery pack? Obviously, I have huge power stations. I don't want to drag them everywhere. If I'm going to the beach, this battery pack will do 5 to 6 hours. That's plenty of time for what I'm doing out there. That'll take this if I want to take this out to the beach, or a fridge like this. You can also get an insulated cover for this. Now that's pretty nice. I did a video a couple years ago on the insulated cover for the PT45. I'm actually going to get the insulated cover for this one as well. It did increase my cooling time. We were doing these tests out in like 95 degrees on freezer mode. And so it will kind of, you know, keep everything in there just a little bit further if you want to go down that path. And the other option that you can purchase is a pull-out tray. So if you are in an overlanding capacity, you want to pull out of the back of the truck, or you have you know, a seat delete in the back, and you want to mount something so you can pull your fridge in and out. The pull-out tray is great for that. And it's actually cost-effective as well. So hey, this wasn't meant to be a really long video because this is a fridge. But this is the SetPower DT45. I love these SetPower products. I am a big advocate of them. I will continue to use them. I don't know why you would ever go and spend so much money on a Dometic or an Iceco or any of those other ones. This does the exact same thing for a lot less expensive. And you can beat these things into oblivion. So this is going to go into the Jeep Gladiator probably for the next 3 years, just like the last one went in for the last 3 years. At $319, these are almost disposable. Not really, because they're going to last a long time. But you are getting the advanced features with the app, the battery pack that you can add on, the insulated cover, and the pull-out trays as advanced features. You have to pay for these. Obviously, the other ones don't come with them either. But there'll be a link in the description below so that you can access this off of Amazon and go get it. Again, $319 for a 48-quart, 12-volt fridge with an app and a ton of features and a ton of capabilities. So I'm pleased with this. I fully endorse this. This is all good. So hey, if you got any value out of this, please click that like button. Don't forget to hit subscribe and click that bell to be notified when we got new content out. Again, I am Robert with Sherburn Outdoors. Thank you so much for watching.